Here on News 4, we're taking you behind the badge, introducing you to the men and women of the Lowcountry who keep us safe. Our latest officer is always on her feet, on and off the clock. And right now, she's training to compete on the world's largest stage.
It's complex. You're sprinting full speed and hurdling over 10 obstacles.
Marlene Jean has spent the last 16 years on the track.
And I think that's what keeps me going, because like every season or every day I'm learning something new, something different, and I'm getting better and better at it.
And when she's not training new athletes or running laps, she's running after the students at Laurel Hill Primary in Mount Pleasant as their school resource officer.
They always want to race me. I have some classes that ask, can we race you? Can we race you? And then I always race them at recess. I have some kids that think they're faster than me.
She's been the SRO for the school since 2019 and says it's her chance to combine fun with safety.
When I come to them with a smile and I let them know who I am and let them know that I'm here at the school to keep them safe, just in case if they don't know why I'm here.
You had a good one today.
If something were to happen, like always have that mindset, like, you know, you just never know. So be prepared, always be prepared. And that's the mindset I go in with. But I'm always having fun.
When she's done patrolling the halls, she heads to the track to pursue her other passion.
I am a 2-time, going on 3-time Olympian. Representing Haiti was pretty big for me because our country, like, we haven't really sent a lot of people to the Olympics. It was big. It was a big deal just to represent my country, just to be there. Was a big, huge deal.
Jean competed in the 2016 and 2021 Summer Olympics in the 100-meter hurdles and is now training for the Paris competition.
Coming into Paris, I think I will be ready. Tokyo, I made it to the semifinals. So that was a huge, huge accomplishment for me just to make it to the next round. And then this go around, I plan on making it to the finals.
Even over the summer, she's still inspiring her students.
Oh yeah, they were the ones to tell me that I watched you on TV. I saw you, I watched you. So that melted my heart because I'm like, oh, that came on at, various times, sometimes 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and, to have them sitting there watching me or waiting up, looking for me, made me feel very special.
And the kids she chases around the playground and sits with in class inspire her too.
Seeing everyone smile, making them happy, and hearing the little kids say, thank you for keeping us safe, and they love Officer Jean, Officer Jean. But just seeing the smile on their faces, and even the teacher, the faculty, like they also always thank me for being here and keeping them safe. And that's just the best part, I would say.
Now, I normally showcase human officers, but after Sled K9 Rico was killed in a standoff here in the Lowcountry, I wanted to put the spotlight on the dogs. And this week, 110 K9 teams from around the country are filling Joint Base Charleston. The Charleston County Aviation Authority's K9 unit is hosting the International Police Work Dog Association Nationals. And I got to see their skills and personalities on display.
Yeah, it's all a boy.
Are you being good? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Most of them are big babies, honestly.
Just like your pets at home, these dogs love to play.
He is playing and running in the yard, getting the zoomies. Time to eat.
He's chill, he racks out. He might even be laying on his back sleeping, snoring at some point.
But when the work collar and vest go on, it's time to work.
We do training. We are certified in building searches, apprehension, dope work, article searches.
How are you? The current dog I have does explosives detection also, plus patrol operations, which the man work with tracking, building searches, area searches, apprehension work, stuff like that.
They're crucial when it comes to crime scenes.
Their noses can sniff things, obviously, that we cannot. He knows when danger's ahead whenever we don't.
They can do things and get to places quicker and better than anything we could ever think to deploy. And there's certainly a godsend when it comes to police tools.
I mean, these dogs save people's lives.
Sit on the ground now, you be jumping, you're under arrest.
That's their job.
And for these handlers, the dogs are their partners on patrol.
They do anything for you and you do anything for them. And they really just become part of you, honestly.
Yes. They become an extension of your own person and like another child, so to speak, if not more.
But they're far more than a companion in the car and on the job. For many officers, their canines are a source of comfort and are part of the family.
I went through a really hard time when I was deployed, and my dog was there for me every second of it. So he never left my side. He knew, too. I was, I think, the most special part about being with him.
I'm his bestie at home and at work, and I am who he wants to make happy 24/7. He's 100% my best friend.
And just like their human partners, these dogs are here to protect and serve.
It's their whole job is to protect people, you know. They don't really know what they're signing up for. They just kind of get picked and put into it. But the dogs that do it are phenomenal.
Right, rub here.
We're a safer place with them out here.
Our next officer didn't exactly have the traditional path to policing. He says he's always wanted to serve his community, but it was the journey to fatherhood that pushed him to put on the uniform.
Hey guys, how are you?
You could say Officer Kevin Berrettini is a people person.
Taking a fist bump?
He's rarely sitting down when he's out patrolling Isle of Palms.
You'll find me parking my car, and I like to walk and talk to everybody at the shops. I stop and talk to people.
He credits that to his time hyping up crowds.
I've been a DJ for the past 25 years. I started in 1998. That right there gave me a tool that most police officers don't have. I have those outgoing people skills where I'm going to really, thrive.
Berrettini's drive to serve goes back years. He's been a volunteer firefighter and EMT most of his life.
It's just, there's no greater feeling than being to help people.
But when he and his wife were trying to start a family, he says his life took on a new purpose. His wife was diagnosed with TTP, a rare, life-threatening blood disorder, and she couldn't have kids.
So we started to kind of tell people, we may look into adoption.
Their close friends offered to be a surrogate for them, but there was a legal hurdle. The Berrettinis were living in New York, and at the time, legally, their friend could not be a surrogate.
So Leanna became a gestational carrier. At birth, Leanna becomes the birth mother, Sean becomes the birth father. Why would anyone in their right mind have to do that? I adopted my own children. We had to get birth certificates changed, everything.
The families made national news, pushing to get the law changed.
My wife and I worked with local legislation, and to this day, New York State is now allowing surrogacy. Is it from us? We don't know, but we definitely played a role in that.
Berrettini says after that, he wanted to be a full-time police officer to try and help others through their worst days.
I see life very, very different than other people. I understand what people are going through, hardships, but I take it because I want to help people. Every interaction I have with people, I'm nice. How you doing, young lady? Everybody's a human being. They may be doing bad things, but you know what? They're humans. You should treat them as you'd want to be treated.
And as he heads out the door every day to work, he gets to see his why.
There's no greater feeling than seeing my kids be able to sit in Daddy's police car. I get the chills thinking about it. Just being able to say goodbye to my wife and kids in the morning and have fun at work, Daddy. It's the best gift anyone could ever get.
Today we're meeting not one, not two, but 3 Charleston police officers, and they share more than a uniform and a love for serving others.
You don't want to be in the center.
They say law enforcement is like a family.
These are yours.
Great.
And for these 3 officers,
We get each other's emails all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pretty great.
it's not just a saying.
Police Officer Pasquale Cucaro.
Senior Police Officer Samantha Cucaro.
Police Officer Antonio Cucaro.
They're the Cucaro crew.
Well, obviously.
Antonio and Pasquale are brothers.
Did y'all
Samantha and Antonio are married.
Did you ever think you'd work at the same department as a family member?
No, not at all. No.
I never saw myself marrying or being with somebody in law enforcement.
Not to mention, they're all from New Jersey and lived one town apart growing up.
I'm grateful that I have a brother-in-law and a husband that has the same mindset and wants the same things.
Antonio came to Charleston and went to college at the Citadel. He met Samantha when he joined CPD.
My PTO was actually good friends with her, and I just met her on a call one day.
We rekindled our relationship or friendship outside of work, and then it was I saw him the next day. I was like, oh my God, we work together. This is crazy.
Pasquale knew he wanted to follow in his big brother's footsteps.
I did a couple ride-alongs with him, and I just fell in love with it. It confirmed the fact that I wanted to do it.
Antonio and Samantha, with nearly 16 years of combined experience, are helping Pasquale learn the ropes in his first year on the job.
But I definitely have called them before and been like, what do I do? Because I don't know what to do, and I don't feel comfortable talking to people I don't know. So it's nice to have someone that I know and I know knows the answer.
And they make family time a priority off the clock, too.
We try to make sure every month we do pasta night, and that's when all of the siblings and us get together.
And family is what drives them every day.
It's my dad's first cousins that were state troopers in New Jersey, and he always spoke highly of them and always just respected them, and I've just always wanted to make my dad proud.
Me and my brother are first generation Americans. My dad came over here from Italy, and obviously so did my grandpa. Actually, his namesake, Pasquale, his goal was to be in law enforcement.
But I've always been told that I was just like him. I look just like him. I'm almost like a reincarnation of him and living his dream.
Sharing the drive and passion to serve.
There are calls that make a difference. There's people that you meet. I got in this job because I wanted to help people, and I've helped a lot of people, and it's helped change me to be a better person.